to session 2 of Camp Hello Gardeners! Welcome back, gardeners, and if this is your first time joining us, we're so happy you're here.
Yes, we have some really exciting things planned for today at Camp Gardeners. We have our friend Gardener Leah, who's 15 years old, joining us to teach us how to make homemade body scrubs. We have a very, very special gardener guest, Kelsey, our illustrator, teaching us how to draw our very own Foxy from our book, You Are a Gardener. And we have lots of other wonderful things in store. So stay tuned, gardeners, and get ready to have an awesome day at camp.
All right, Anna, let's go outside and get ready for camp. That's a great idea. Let's go.
Woo! All right, gardeners. While Gardener Anna and Gardener Aidan go get us set up for camp, I wanted to share a special story with you. You see, when I wrote my children's book, You Are a Gardener, I dedicated my book to Gardener Anna and Gardener Aidan, but I also dedicated it to all you future gardeners out there. You have the gifts and tools to make our world a brighter place. Plant your seeds, pull your weeds, and enjoy the flowers along the way. You see, gardeners, I believe that we're all born with gifts inside of us that are going to make our world a bright and beautiful place. And our gifts, those are the things that we feel really, really passionate about. And you know what passionate means? Things that we feel really good about, things that make us feel excited and wonderful and warm and joyful. See, those things that are inside of us, you got to pay attention to, gardener, because I believe those are our gifts. So if you like writing music or building Legos, or you really, really love animals, pay attention to those things, gardeners. Those are your gifts. And in order to make this world a bright place, you've got to use your gifts. You see, this book, it didn't exist before me. I had something really special inside of me, all these beautiful words and ideas of pictures. And you know what I did? I wrote a book and I put it out there to share with all of you. And we have a really special friend joining us today. Her name is Gardener Leah. She started her own company when she was 15 years old. It's called Homemade Happiness by Leah, and today she's going to teach us how to make homemade bath scrubs. I hope you enjoy it, gardeners, and remember, use those gifts and plant your seeds, pull your weeds, and enjoy the flowers along the way. I'll see you later. Bye.
Hey, gardeners, do you like to draw? Well, today we have a special surprise for you. Our illustrator, Gardener Kelsey, is going to teach us how to draw Foxy from our book, You're a Gardener.
Hi gardeners, it's Kelsey. I am the illustrator of You Are a Gardener. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil and we will get started. I'm also going to do a little watercoloring time lapse at the end, so you are welcome to follow that along. Or a fun recommendation I have is to use color pencils or markers, whatever you have on hand, crayons. It doesn't have to be watercolor. So check it out. I hope you like it. Let me know if you have questions, and who knows, maybe I'll be back with another character from the book soon. So first things first, let's take a look. Today I'm going to use the picture from the back of the book. So it's the fox with the flower crown. Okay, it's one of my favorite foxes from the book. And what I'm gonna do today is show you how to do that flower crown and everything. Now you can pick your own flowers, whatever you want. And you are going to do a big upside down U. And you want it to be nice and wide, a little bit wider than you'd normally make a U, and a little shorter. Then you're gonna make a V to connect the two edges. Just like that. Now, I'll put this a little closer in case you're having trouble seeing. So we've got our shape here. The next step is going to be adding the nose. Now the nose is just right at the bottom. You're gonna make a little curved line connecting the two edges. Try and make it as even as possible. So we've got our nose. Hold it up, see how it's colored in? Okay. The next step is we're gonna do the ears. So right on the side, see how the fox has the two little ears coming out of the side of his head?
I'm not sure.
Alexa also wanted to join in. It's gonna be just like this. Two rounded triangles on the side of the head. Again, making them as even as you possibly can, but that is what erasers are for. Okay? So The next step is to do the same thing. Make those rounded V's, rounded triangles on the inside of the ones you just drew. So we're gonna want pretty pink inside ears and orange outside ears, okay? And don't worry if it's not perfect. It takes practice. I guarantee you this one will not be perfect. Every time I drew the fox in the book, it took like 5 or 6 of them. So take your time, keep practicing. Now to make the inside of the face, we're gonna go from here on the ear and here on the ear, a little less than halfway, and connect them to the nose. Getting the shape, starting to see the fox now? It's mostly a bunch of triangles, versions of triangles. Okay, so next step, my favorite part, the eyes. Got the basics of the fox. For the body, 2 little lines smaller than the nose. Okay, little line here, little line here. I'm gonna do this dark so that it shows up. And then you're gonna basically do a little swoopy line. 2 swoopy lines, kind of like a bottle shape for the body. Okay, and then add another small hump on the outside and a small hump on the outside. There's your little back legs. And then we're gonna do 4 straight lines right in the middle. Legs, hold that up here. Okay, here we go. Now, I know his head is kind of comically large on this one, but I actually don't mind that because they're cartoons. Okay, so for the tail, big swoop, kind of like an S, a really skinny S, and then a thicker S. Connect it to the butt. And that is your outline. So the last thing we're gonna do is go back in with the eraser. So first things first, put your first flower right in the front, in the center. And then I like to put a smaller one here and a different type smaller one here. I like to put strawberries in the crown. So they're kind of rounded triangles. And there's your crown, a little bit, that's the basics, okay? So hold that up for a second and we'll pause and we'll get to coloring. Gardeners, you can color in your fox any way you like. I can't wait to see your drawings. There you go. So we have our full fox. And, oh, most important, you have to sign your work, always, all right? So you can do this any way you want. You can make a purple fox, a blue fox, you can make him wear a baseball hat, he can be wearing a crown full of berries, he can be wearing a banana hat, it doesn't matter. You can make him wearing whatever you want, and you have your very own fox. So if you make one, send us a picture, I'd love to see, and we'll share them all. All right, see you soon, bye.
That was amazing, Gardener Kelsey. Art is so relaxing. I even painted mine. Hey gardeners, it's time to get up and move. Now let's go check in with Gardener Mike, Qigong Master. Let's go.
Hi, it's Farmer Mike here, and I'm a Qigong instructor, and I'm here to teach you the ancient art of Qigong and how It helps to get your weeds out and how to make you healthy and strong. Healthy and strong. So movement, any movement makes you healthy and strong. But I also want to tell you about why you are like a tree or a plant. Did you ever notice that? Did you ever know that? That you're like a tree or a plant? You have branches, you have a trunk. The thing that you don't realize that you have is roots. And I think we can stand, and I'm going to teach you what's called the tree pose. This is an ancient Chinese pose, and it's for the spring, and it's spring right now. So we're going to spring into action, and we're going to put our arms up in the tree pose, and we're going to put our feet flat on the ground, straight ahead, feet straight ahead, and we're going to pretend we're a tree. And we're going to open up the roots on our feet. We're going to pretend, we're going to visualize and imagine that we have roots that go into the ground, into the grass, into the dirt, into the ground, all the way to the core of the earth. Now the core of the earth is a big ball of energy that we can go down and get, just like plants do. So we're putting our roots down and we're getting what's called grounded, okay? It feels really good. We get the nourishment of the earth. We can feel the earth. Mother Earth loves us, so the love is coming out, up into our feet, all the way up and into right here. It's called the solar plexus. Now what we have to do with our branches is we're going to pull down the sun. So we're going to look up at the sun. We're going to grab the sun and we're going to pull that sun down, and we're going to put that in our solar plexus. And we're going to come up and we're going to go get the sun, and we're going to put that in our solar plexus. And we're going to come up and get the sun and put it in our solar plexus, just like plants do. What happens is plants draw up energy from the earth, and they draw down energy from the sun, which makes them grow strong. So when they get weedy, they're strong enough to deal with the weeds. And when you have weeds, this is one thing that trees and plants can't do. They can't shake and get those weeds out, and shake 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 those weeds out, and shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to put our hand over here, and we're going to go up and over and toss those weeds out. Toss those weeds out. Now we're going to grab in, and we're going to get some seeds, and we're going to toss those seeds out and around, and toss those seeds out and around. So we got the weeds out and the seeds planted. Doesn't that feel good? Aren't we more like trees and plants than you thought originally? I think we are. And I think that people that do Qigong know that they are. So we're going to go back up, and we're going to grab that sun, and we're going to put it in. And we're going to grab that sun again, and we're going to put it in. And we're going to grab that sun again, and we're going to put it in. We're going to draw up Mother Earth energy, up through our feet, up through our legs, put it here, stand like a tree. Let our branches move, let our leaves rustle. Feel good. Feel good, that's what I want. Feel good. We'll see you later. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Gardener Mike. Thank you so much for teaching us Qigong. That felt so good. Anna, do you hear that? I do. I think that's the Weeds to Seeds phone in Hello Gardeners HQ. I better get up there. All right, gardeners, I'm heading over to Hello Gardeners HQ to film a breaking Weeds to Seeds story. Stay tuned. Hi, it's Gardener Anna, and I'm live from Hello Gardeners HQ. We have a breaking Weeds to Seeds story from Gardner Bree from Wilton, Connecticut. Gardner Bree's mom is a veterinarian, and Gardner Bree wanted to help the cats who have just gotten out of surgery and are feeling a bit stressed out. So she made lavender scented pillows for the cats to help calm them down. She even makes catnip pillows for the little baby kittens. Thank you so much, Gardener Bree, for sending us your inspirational story. As a thank you, we want to send you a free Hello Gardeners t-shirt. This is Gardener Anna from Hello Gardeners HQ, and we'll see you next time when we have a new Breaking Weeds to Seeds story.
Hi gardeners, my name is Gardener Leah and I'm the 15-year-old owner of Homemade Happiness by Leah, which is an all-natural bath and body cosmetic line. About a year ago, I did a video with the gardeners on how to make your own shower fizzers, which are great for stress relief. So today I wanted to show you how to make your very own body scrub at home. It only has 2 to 3 ingredients, depending on how you want to customize it, and it's great for your dry hands if you're washing your hands a lot. I use it and it's perfect. So you could start out with half a cup, 1 cup, however much you want to make, any kind of sugar. Then this part, you just use any kind of oil. I have avocado oil, olive oil, sunflower oil. You can also use coconut oil, almond oil, and you're just gonna put however much oil you want until it's the consistency you want it. Then we have our essential oils. You can use peppermint if you have it at home. Lavender is great for de-stressing. A popular one is vanilla extract. You probably have this at home if you're baking. You could just put a few drops, maybe 5 drops, however strong you want the scent to be. And then you could top it off with pink Himalayan salt if you have it, and you're all set. So I hope you have fun and stay safe during the quarantine.
Thanks, Gardener Leo. My hands feel so good, and it smells amazing. Hey gardeners, I don't know about you, but me and Gardener Aidan love to cook and bake. Today, Gardener Aidan is going to teach us how to make 3-ingredient breakfast cookies. Hi gardeners! Today we're going to be making 3-ingredient recipe cookies. They're called banana breakfast cookies. So gardeners, you should always wash your hands, but I washed mine first. So you're going to need 1.5 cups of oatmeal, 1/3 cups of chocolate chips, and 2 very ripe bananas. So first things first, the reason why you wash your hands is because you have to touch these bananas to put them in here like this. And then you start mashing them. I'm using a mashing tool, but you could use a spoon or a fork. Alright, so now that we have the bananas mashed up, we add the chocolate chips. I love chocolate chips, but they have to be small chocolate chips. And then you add the oatmeal. A lot of oatmeal, gardeners. You start mixing everything in with a spoon or a fork. For me, it is easier to use a wooden spoon. Let's just get all this off here. So you could use any type of spoon. I'm using a wooden spoon. Alright gardeners, since we've been mixing for so long, here comes the fun part. So take 1 spoonful of your cookie dough, or whatever you guys like to call it, and roll it into a nice little ball. It doesn't really take long to roll it into a nice ball. So you just put it on your cookie sheet, make sure it's greased. So they all have to be like this much apart. See where my hand is, gardeners? That much apart. So we're going to take this and add some more. Alrighty. It's okay if they're not, it's okay if they're bigger and smaller. All right, gardeners, make sure you have adults do this. Pop them in the oven. These cookies are gonna taste good. All right, gardeners, now that the cookies are baked, let's enjoy. And also they can be golden brown. Oh, before we enjoy these yummy cookies, remember to help out in the kitchen. And it's funner to do it when you cook with your family. And let's enjoy these cookies first. I'll see you next time on Gardener Aidan. Bye. Hey gardeners, tell us what you like to cook and bake and send us pictures at flowers@youaregardener.com. Let's check in on Gardener Anna. She learned to make her own chocolate. How cool! Hi gardeners, it's Gardener Anna. Today we're going to make our very own chalk paint. Get ready to make a mark. So those things you'll need, 3 simple ingredients. You're going to need cornstarch, water, and food coloring. Some materials you're going to need is a muffin tin, something to mix with, toothpicks, a bowl, and a measuring cup. You ready to mix things up? Hey gardeners, send us some pictures of your chalk paint. Hi gardeners! Getting outside and staying active is super important. Let's go check in with our friend Gardener Alexandra and see what her and her sisters do to stay active.
Hi gardeners, this is Gardener Alexandra.
This is Gardener Camilla.
And this is Gardener Juliet. What me and my sisters like to do for fun is go play tag.
You're it!
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get you. I'm gonna get you.
Bye gardeners, have a great day.
Thank you Gardener Alexandra for sending us that super awesome video. That looks super fun. Hey gardeners, tag, you're it! Hey gardeners, do you want to play a game? You have to guess which gardener is going to come out of the tent. Is it Gardener Aidan, Gardener Anna, or our mascot, Gardener Diamond? Who's going to come out now? Who could it be? Do you think it's Diamond? Do you think it's Anna? Or do you think it's Aidan? Thanks for playing, gardeners! Before you leave for the day, this week's fun work assignment is to please send us your pictures of Foxy from the book you learned how to draw from Gardener Kelsey. If you want to send it to us, our email is flowers@youaregardener.com. It's also for a chance to be featured in next week's session. Bye, gardeners!
Thanks so much for joining us today, gardeners.
We hope you had fun and learned new things.
Stay tuned for next time, gardeners, when we have our talented friend, Gardener Rachel, joining us from music class. We have an extra special fun workout with Gardener Julia and lots of other surprises. We'll see you next time, gardeners.
Bye!